Here in Oakland, right at the boundary between Oakland and Emeryville. And James, I want to ask you, what lane is blocked there at the mains?
Yeah, you'd have to stretch all the way over to the far left HOV lane. Sal, good morning to you. It's not creating too much of a backup at the moment. That's just because it's 5 a.m., so not too many cars on the road right now. But we've been advised by CHP and some of the tow trucks here this morning that this is probably going to take a couple hours before it reopens, and we certainly won't see traffic on this area for at least a couple of hours, so we can expect this to be a problem a little later this morning. Let me step out of the way and show you exactly what we're seeing at this moment here. It's a little too dark to make out a lot of the fine details, but here's what we know so far. The cab of what looks like a semi-truck here, not an entire truck together, just the cab part of it. That's where the driver portion of a semi-truck would be. Looks like that fell off from that 880 connector, that freeway that's just above us here this morning. That's about a 10 to 15 foot drop from where we're standing here. That cab was about nose down, perpendicular to the ground of this 880, 580 connector. This is where 80 would connect to 580, rather. That's 80 to 580 here. Eastbound, just in front of the IKEA here in Emeryville. We know tow trucks here are on the scene. They're making some decent progress in getting this removed from this area here, but until that happens, these HOV lanes will be closed for a good chunk in the morning today. Again, it's not creating any sort of backup at the moment right now. That's just because we don't have too much traffic on the road at the moment. But in just a few hours, once we see that traffic pick up and get a little heavier, we're going to see this become just a little bit more of a problem. And we know at this point the tow truck companies say they are going to need a while before they get this scene cleared. As far as injuries go, we don't really know of any at the moment. We don't know if any other cars were on the road when this thing came overboard here. We're still working to find that out information from CHP, and we don't know the condition of the driver who was inside the cab of that truck. But of course, we're going to have updates coming to you all morning long. So once we have those pieces of new information, we will let you know. But for now, the 80 connector going to 580 eastbound in front of IKEA on Emeryville, HOV lanes closed for now. If you're headed in this direction over the next couple of hours, be sure to expect a lot of traffic coming in this direction, not just because of the rain, but because of this accident as well. We're live this morning right here along 80. I'll send it back to you guys on the desk.